Okay, we are live finally after a month or something. I mean, we have a good reason to be live. They finally released this GPT-5. So, I mean, those models are super good. A lot better than, a lot better than what we expected. I don't know about this, honestly. They were surely pretty hyped, but they hit the nail. I think that's how you say it. I mean, they are super fucking good. That's the reality. So let me first check if the audio is streaming correctly. Um, Give me a second. Finally. Okay, yes. So today we're gonna test ChatGPT a bit. They are already on most of the routing tools. For example, they are already on OpenRouter. The pricing is hella good. It's even cheaper than Sonnet, like the GPT one. I think it's cheaper than Sonnet. I think I have the pricing here. Yes. So GPT-5 it's 125 million inputs and 10 million outputs. The mini is what the fuck is this? Where? The mini is 25 2, and now I need to check. Gemini 2.5 Flash. How much is it priced? Gemini, not the flashlight, but the, the actual flash. The flashlight is a bit too down for GPT-5 mini. So it's priced at 30 to 50, and this is 25 to. Okay, it's even cheaper than 2.5 flash. I think I think it was Flowit, they leaked, quote unquote, Gemini 3 flash. I mean, they didn't leak it. They just said like they are not coming in the next weeks. That's what they said. So I guess right now for agentic use and for cheaper model use, the before we had Kimi, I guess Kimi 2 that was released weeks ago, and now there is a new king. Like I see a tons of hub that will be powered by GPT-5 Mini. And about the Nano, honestly, I don't know. I don't find uses to Nano models myself, but just because I don't have uses for it. But I think there will be a lot of people thinking that this is a really good model. Now, what I want to do is check a couple of benchmarks, but honestly, at this point, I don't even believe benchmarks anymore because there are some benchmarks here that says, for example, that GPT-5 Mini is better than Opus. Uh, I don't know. I don't believe so. But one benchmark we can all agree on. Let me just get to the overall artificial analysis. It's how crazy cheap are those models. Look at this. Uh, Output tokens used to run artificial analysis. Yeah, here. Cost to run their benchmarks for artificial analysis. Grok, let me zoom in a bit, costed 1.6K tokens because the reasoning is absurd here. Like the amount of compute Grok is using right now to process every query, it's crazy. And ChatGPT costs literally half, not ChatGPT, GPT-5, with high reasoning. So I guess maybe, and we need to test it, Grok 4 can be even better or on part with GPT-5. But one thing that people don't understand is relative cost. So if for the same level of intelligence I get double the output, there is no reason to use Grok. And also remember that Grok, the heavy version, is not even available on API because it's probably costing thousands upon thousands. So, but it's also funny to see, for example, models that should be really cheap like Gemini 2.5 Flash, that cost a huge amount of money only on reasoning. Like the reasoning cost here is $200, and it's crazy. And for example, a model that is pretty on par, I think it's 4.1, it costs 4 times less, almost 4 times less. So yeah, I will not give any opinion on the open source models. They are good. They are not the best. They are not at a meta level for sure, but they are not even SOTA. I think that Gwen and Kimi right now have the crown for like the best models in general. So funny to see that Mistral as the best um, benchmarks only on bad stuff. Output token, Jesus. Imagine reasoning for so much and having a shitty model. Whatever. So we're gonna test a couple of things today, uh, and let's try this model. So let's see all the things that I want to test today. Oh, one thing I want to show you is how powerful can be just a bit of V0 and a bunch of time wasted. Like, look at this. This is V0 and a bit of cloud code. Since I didn't find any uh, tier list that I liked, what I did is this. Create a body bench, tier list page. It's nothing spectacular, nothing out of this world. One cool thing is that I can paste SVGs from the SVG extension here. So for example, I want to add the sonar model. Here we go. I want to add ChatGPT model SVG. And this is all local. So let's say I want Grok, uh, Grok 4. We can have a bit of a tier list here. So let's put GPT5 and 5 mini here. Also, by the way, Pro subscribers should have access to GPT-5 Pro either soon or they already have it. So I will test it. I think it's gonna be a huge advancement for the actual research. So it's 2.5 Pro. Also, Gemini just no Google just released Gemini 2.5 Pro Deep Think, but it's not in the API yet. It's gonna be a huge win because the Deep Think version is the one that won IMO, like International Math Olympiad. So it's gonna be a huge model that as well. But I think Logan from Google was hinting that this month we will have huge releases also from Google, and Anthropic did the same. So it's gonna be a huge month. I mean, why the fuck they decided on August? We are all on vacation. I don't really understand. So yeah, 2.5 Flash. Let's get the Anthropic models as well. Anthropic. So it's Sonnet 4. Also, Anthropic released Opus 4.1, and it's so funny because everyone was joking at their graph making. Like, let me see if I can find the tweet. Um, it's something like, let me think. I'm as retarded as GPT-5 Nano, I think. So wherever, let me just search for Anthropic. I will find the graph and I will let you know. So this is the graph that they had, and and a lot of people said that's shitty marketing, fired the marketing team, etc., etc. So keep in mind this image. Let's keep it here for reference. Now let's go to the OpenAI once, and people that watched the live yesterday, OpenAI knows what I'm gonna show now. So let me see if I can find those graphs, the funny ones. Here we go. No, okay, this is here. That's a piece of art. Let me get Excalibur. Let me copy this image. So now you understand the difference in marketing and the difference in, like, I don't know how clear you can be with graphs. This is OpenAI. OpenAI put it this specific graph. I mean, 30% here, okay. Now we have 52%, 69, 74. And this is right. Wait. Okay, no, this is not the right graph. Did they fix it? No, maybe I just got the wrong graph. Motherfucker, I think they fixed it. Graph crime. I need to find those graphs because they are super fun. Here. So those are the graphs that they showed in live, in their live yesterday. Look at this. 30%, it's equal to 69%, I guess. And 52% is higher than 69. So, guys, that's the difference in marketing. Like, no, that's not. Let me make this empty. Here. So, guys, now, what do you prefer? People that are telling you that you are retarded and showing you this graph, or Anthropic that is just saying, look, we made our model 2% better. There you go. It's not like they said, it's the new best model in the world, things like we are going to revolutionize anything. Like, no, here you go. Agentic task. Now your cloud code, it's 2% better. I mean, and they didn't need to do that. Like, there are people like the meta ones that did a bit of benchmarking, allegedly, and their Maverick models or wherever they did like the metaphor models were like super high on benchmarks and very low on actual things that they would able they were able to do. In this case, it's not like this. Like GPT-5, it's a great model. Why do you need to be so idiotic? Wherever. Graph crimes aside. Now, let me keep Excalibur. It could be useful. So, and this was pretty funny yesterday. Uh, okay, so now what models are we missing? We have the big fours. We have this one that is not even useful. One thing for people that are using Perplexity now, it has GPT-5, by the way. And Theo already updated GPT-5 on T3 chart. What models are we missing from here that are really important? Let me see. I mean, we have Quen models, but uh, the only use I find right now it's Quen 3 coder that is really, really good. The rest is a bit. GPT-5 is really, really good at math. It's really, really good at health things, they said. So, I mean, I always, it could be my bias, but I always prefer a doctor and not something I get on the internet. But then I'm seeing it in the wrong way. Like, I prefer a doctor using AI instead of a doctor that is not using AI. That's the main thing. But believing solely on AI, it's like, even if AI is really smart, it's just Reddit on steroids at the end of the day. So I don't know. I don't fully believe it yet. So I mean, the other two models that are really important right now are Kimi, K2, and Quan. So the other are not that interesting. And right now, The thing is that, like for reasoning specifically or for general use, I would say Grok and GPT-5 are really, really good. Opus, it's super good for coding, and the research mode is really good as well. 2.5 Pro is still a great, great model, like really, really good. 2.5 Pro Deep Think, I mean, it's one of the best models, but it's kept behind the Ultra subscription. Sonnet, it's incredible. I mean, Sonnet should have a tier on its own, honestly. But not because, mm, give me a sec, because I forgot to tell this to us. A, so the thing is that what I see now is gonna be a bit something like this. So Sonnet and GPT-5 will become staples for literally everything. That is from coding to agentic task to everything else. GBT 2.5 Pro Deep Think, Grok 4, and Opus 4.1 are gonna be like the heavy load stuff, for example, for planning. So I'm something disappeared. My Opus. And 2.5 Pro, it's a bit in a bad situation. It's still a great model. It's still an A, but those models are really, really good. And 2.5 Flash at this point doesn't have a reason to exist with GPT-5 Mini that is even lower on a pricing scale. It's a lot smarter. So I don't know. For now, honestly, that's my reasoning. Yes. That's my reasoning tiers. Also, all those models can have thinking. That's why I put it in the reasoning thing. If we had, for example, GPT 4.1, it wouldn't be a thinking model. But so that's the screenshot, and I will put it under the live for people if you want to save it. So honestly, I don't find any use on using other models right now. I don't know. It's just my biased opinion, but that why I should use anything that is not those. So yeah, and by the way, this is all vibe coded, guys. Like the tier list thing, 2 hours of wasted time, you could say. And yeah, I mean, one tweet from Sam Altman eated me hard a while back. Let me see if I can find it because he's been tweeting like crazy. Sama, let me see. I don't want to quote it because it is pretty hard. I prefer to see it here. GPT-5 live stream. No, no, no. Here. I mean, we are probably gonna frame this tweet. Entering the fast fashion era of SaaS. Now, am I scared of this? Not much. I see this as the new drop shipping and all those shenanigans, like stuff that will be used for power users in a great way and will be exploited by exploiters on another way. So at the end of the day, having fast fashion for SaaS, it's okay until my fintech, like until Revolut doesn't vibe code, or my, I don't know, no, the pension fund, no, because I will not have a pension. Uh, my doctor softwares, I don't know, whatever. So if they fast build, I don't know, another cursor, another VS Code fork, I'm all for it. Also, one thing you can see, I didn't have my cursor chat open, and I didn't have it for a while because I For now, I thought it was just useless because I was using Cloud Code. But now maybe stuffs have changed with GPT-5. I still don't want to say it because I didn't test it myself, but there are people like Theo and other guys that I steam a bunch that said that this new coding model is really, really good. So I will surely test it. It's going to be a fun ride. And we are actually going to do it today in live as well. So let me see my linear, this thing we did it. About the weekly news, let's just bring a couple of stuff from my private community. Let me just bring my Telegram here. And I need to check if everything is going well. I have a fear that at one point audio will just stop streaming because it happened a bunch of time. So let me just double
Audio
check.
will just.
Okay, perfect. It works. Let's get back. So here, first of all, Anthropic Cloud, like Cloud Code, uh, capped the Cloud Max usage because there were people that were using Cloud Code for literally everything, even when they needed to, I don't know, take a shit. Let's start a Cloud Code session for this. So a lot of people were abusing the Max subscription, the 200 bucks a month one, and they were using hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Opus. And then those people came here saying, no, you cannot limit me. I mean, you're paying 200 bucks and you are getting 20K worth of value, and you think you are not getting limited. Either you are retarded or you are just in bad faith at this point. So, I don't know even what to say. So other things, GLM 4.5 released another Chinese model that is really, really good in agentic coding and agentic task in general. Now I see protocols, sorry, my Web3 things. I see apps like V0, Bolt, and all those agentic coding platforms. I mean, if they are not gonna win on the long run, it's just because Google came up with something like if they make Firestore or how's it called their vibe coding tool really good, then all those platforms are gonna die. If not, and I don't think it's gonna happen, basically we are just gonna have products that gets better because they receive a lot of funding, so gets better internally, but those products get fucking better by the day just because uh, labs are updating their models. So let me just show you one of my tweets that I did this week. It's from artificial analysis. It's here. Look. Like one thing for all of you that are building AI products that you should be, let's say, proud of, but I mean, you should exploit it as much as possible, is that your product literally gets better every time a smarter model releases. Like, imagine how smarter V0 or Bolt or wherever became after like Sonnet 4 released and now GPT-5 released. Like, at one point, we were here, we GPT-3, I guess this is. Guys, this it's fucking parabolic. I mean, it's like a shitcoin. Like intelligence grows as fast and as like steep, like it was a shitcoin. So or a meme stock. So that's super fucking crazy. Another cool thing that got released is ideogram image. Give me a sec. Uh, ideogram image. Uh, I'm just retarded. Like there is nothing to do about it. Okay. Mhm. Here, again, let's test it one more time. Another thing that released this week is ideogram image generation, the character consistency one. It didn't release only for the ideogram app, they have it also in the API. So it's great for design team, marketing team that wants, for example, mascots or consistent character or whatever they need. GPT-5 released study mode, and this is, I guess, it's pretty cool. It's just that ChatGPT, instead of answering you directly, it will give you hints on how to get to an actual answer. So I see this like when GPT-6 came out in a year or something. Like I don't understand how the current school system will still be relevant if every student can have his own tailored uh, instructor, like teacher, that based his lessons on the student capabilities. Like right now, something like this, it's impossible, even in private schools. And we can have it using AI and a $20 a month plan. Crazy. So Cloud released a bunch of connectors, email, whatever. On Open Router, they released a stealth model that was super, super good at UI. And I think is GPT-5 with low reasoning. But I don't think they made a statement yet, but that's probably what it was. OpenCode did a bunch of updates. Oh, this is pretty cool. Alibaba released a new video model. Is Let me see if it's this one. Yes, it is really really good, but most importantly, it's really really cheap. So a single 480p video, it's 5 cents, and the 71 720p, it's 10 cents, and that's like a lot lower. I think it's like 3 or 4 times lower than Vio's one, and they are pretty good. I mean, they are not stellar, but it's a really, really good model. So also Google VO3 released character consistency. I mean, this is like the main pain point that everyone had at the time with those kind of models, both image and video ones. But now it seems that they are being fixing it. So kudos to everyone. Give me a sec. Yeah. Give me a sec. So OpenAI models that they release the open source versions is not worthy even to talk about it. Gemini DeepThink is officially released, as I said before, and it's a really really good model. If you have the Ultra subscription, then you can get it. What else? What else? Quentry Coder was released also this week, and it's on Windsurf already. Comet now has shortcuts. I still didn't find a good use for them, but you can ask in the AI assistant stuff. Just with a shortcut is like the prompts that we have on Cloud Code. What else? What else? Jules, the async coding agent from Google, have been releasing a bunch of new stuff, and you should check it out because I think they are doing like a release week. So in fact, they released a bunch of stuff. And if you were a tester, some of you could get a 3 months of Pro subscription, like Google Pro subscription, for free. In fact, I got it as well, just because Jules is getting out of beta. So you should follow them. Last time I tried, they were not as good as, for example, the Augment version or the Codex one, but it seems they improved a lot, and they will improve a lot now that they are out of beta. So what else? What else? Oh, Google. Ooh, this is huge. Okay, this I almost forgot. Google released a new model that is a word simulator model. Now, what you all need to do is go to Logan account or the Google AI account and check what this model can do. I will show you just a clip of it. So this is whole generated by the model. Look at this.
That's why environments like this one stay consistent. World memory even carries over into your actions. For example, when I'm painting on this wall,
Look at this and tell me it's
I
not
can look away and
super
forget what I did.
fucking cool.
But when I look back, the actions I took are still there. And GPT-3 enables promptable events, so you can add new events into your world on the fly. Something like another person, or trigger
That's
something,
crazy stuff.
or even suddenly
Sadly, it's
go to the other
not
side.
ready yet for general use, but once it's gonna came out, I mean, imagine having something like this in video games. But then, do you want some video games that literally creates itself meanwhile you are playing, not as a gimmick, but as a feature? Because, okay, one thing is that developers in general, uh, as a matter of fact, don't want indeterministic behaviors. Because imagine, like, every time you have an indeterministic behavior, you can have a bug. Now imagine a vibe coded game that is generated automatically. How many fucking bugs it will get? You cannot even imagine. It's gonna be even worse than, I don't know, Scarlet and Violet from Pokemon. So the thing is, honestly, this is a cool gimmick. I can see this, for example, in some small parts of games, like 3D games, but I don't see this as a future of gaming, honestly. Because mm, how do you, how are you sure that your game will be good if your word generation is not what you made it for? For example, one game that it has infinite word generation, Minecraft, let's say, it's not mm, vibe generated. Let's say it's not generated by AI. It's generated by a set of scripts and rules. Now imagine a Minecraft world that doesn't have the end gate, like the end portal, just because the model decided that it shouldn't create it in that world. I don't know. I'm still a bit skeptical, but it's super fucking cool indeed. So let me see. I think we are basically done. A couple little things. Uh, let me see. This is the official Vercel MCP server that I still need to try. It's an A client, Copilot, okay, wherever, and it's an OAuth server. Amazing with read-only permission. So I guess what is used, like what is its use is you plug it in Cloud Code, you commit a push, you push a commit, you commit, you push a commit, like it builds, and if you get like error logs, you can retrieve it directly. But I guess you could have done it with the CLI also, but wherever. Every MCP is pretty good. And I think they showcased it in the WordQuest live. I think I saw it a while back. Wherever, I think we are done with news. The last one is the one that will then let us try the GPT-5 models, and is that GPT-5 has basically topped almost every benchmark. So it's text, web dev, vision dev, coding math, creativity, long queries, and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, now let's get to the actual GPT-5 testing. So first of all, how are we gonna test it? I need to, since I have cursor free, I need to check if this cursor works, because it should be free, but I think it's free only for paid users. If it doesn't work, then I will just use it with Augment code that now has a selector between Sonnet and GPT-5. So we are going to use it like this. Or we can use it by open code. So I think in the models, they already have GPT-5. No. Let me update it. Open code. I think it's upgrade. Open code models. GPT. Here we go. GPT-5. So we are going to test it like this. And we are going to test it in a little app that I made for my private AI community. So basically, what it does, let me find a nice tweet. Give me one second. I will show you something. Okay, here. Let's get this tweet that I have it in the other window, so don't worry about it. So it's a tweet. Let's put it in Opium. So what I do is just paste the tweet, and what it's doing in the background is extracting the tweet context and the tweet text, and if it's a thread, the whole thread text. It's summarizing it, it's creating a headline, and is giving me the tweet back. Let's see if it works. Okay, it doesn't work, but because I changed the model, so I think I broke something because with TMK2 it was working. Now we need to make it work with GPT-5 Mini. But that's what you usually give us. So it's a title, a paragraph on what's the tweet and the thread about, and the original tweet with the tweet link. And it also saves it in the news log. Now, the problem with this is that it only works for Twitter. So either threads or tweets. But what I want to do is making it compatible also with YouTube. So what we are gonna do is, first of all, let me delete this because my community will get mad. I already show a bunch of news to them, so they are already pretty mad. What we are gonna do is, first of all, we are gonna fix it, or at least we are gonna try to fix it. But the most important thing is that we are gonna plug it into YouTube. So we are gonna get the transcript. We are gonna use this super data, I think it was called. It's a pretty cool and free uh, YouTube API thingy. So let me sign in. Give me just a second. Uh, Let me get the API key. See, let me put the API key in the ends. Give me one sec. So is this open data API key? Okay. Let me close the envs. Perfect. Here we go. So let me just get Vercel logs and understand why it didn't fucking work. No, it's not showing. So let's just ask augment code. Hey, why my text and my tweets are, how can I explain this? Why my Telegram messages that I get back from the bot don't have the paragraph, but they just have the title and the tweet link? I mean, I don't think it's gonna understand why, just because I didn't give it logs, I didn't give it error messages. It doesn't have anything. But let's test it. Augment is pretty good for this context engine. So let's see how it does even without informations. Let's see. Engine. So um, also they said that the new GPT-5 is crazy good at tool calling. O3 was really good as well, I think. But this model seems like on another level for that as well. So let's see. What else I wanted to do? Okay, we need to make the Let's report to work. Improve my portfolio. That's not really interesting. Oh, this is a cool live project that I want to build. So it's like I want to make a small V0 that can work maybe via MCP as well. So it's hitting context like crazy. Okay. Because that is set to logs mode, it looks not be intentionally sent. Or what? Mm, okay, no, it didn't got the the thing. Hmm. But let me just test it in the playground, so I don't. I think I have it here. Playground. Mm, okay, that's what I get in a normal channel, no, in a normal topic. This shouldn't happen. Let me remove the cache summary because this is not cache summary at the end of the day. Do, 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 do. That's the main Let's call it problem with vibe coding is just you waiting for augment code or wherever other coding agent to respond. So we can play a game of solo leveling if you guys want in the meantime. Also, if you have any question, I think you can ask it in chat somewhere. I'm still not fully accustomed to Twitch streaming or Twitter streamings, but I see we have like a chat here. Uh, So maybe you can ask questions directly there. And it can be everything related to AI. So also one good thing is that we should ask is also to add debugging. So it's gonna be a bit easier to understand this, and it's not gonna be me just searching for shit. Let me also checking maybe my Twitter API thing. It's like it's where is called? It's expired or wherever. No, I still have stuff. Did he call the endpoint today? 8? No. But today is the 8th. Yes. At 8:4:53. Hmm. I think it's just not getting the API as it should. Maybe that's the problem. Come on, Augment, you can do it. 500 lines? Oof! Guys, that's what happens when you wipe code something. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I have. Let's. Hmm, I have a task for augment code now. Hey, the. Let me see if I can drop it here. No, the bot.ts file is huge. Can you please refactor it? Let's see if it works. Jesus, it's like more than 1,000 lines. 1.3K lines. Wow, this is fucking fast. Please, arguments, buy more servers, or I don't know, tell OpenAI to be faster. Because this is so slow. Oh, it did another thing. How can I wait 1 minute just to read 120 lines? No, under 40 lines. Let's see what else I have in the tabs here that I wanted to test. So this is not Gemini 2. Okay. Oh, another thing I want to test is the new Google CLI GitHub Actions. So I will test it and will let you know how it is. It sounds funny, I guess. I mean, it's something like the Anthropic one, but what I'm doing right now, Rabbit, AI, no, a Code Rabbit, sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna get the Pro here for Code Rabbit because I've been using it, and now that they have GPT-5, they released a new benchmark on how good the Code Rabbit is, and you can see Code Rabbit. It was crazy good when I saw it. Like, look at this. More than 2 times better than Opus, almost 2 times better than O3 at finding like PR shit. So I guess I'm gonna get the Pro sub. I was doing good with the free one. So because they have something like here, like an extension. So for example, if you have a problem, just go here and see fix with AI and it will import it directly here. That's really cool. Or either here or in wherever coding agent you are using, you just go to the settings and you decide which coding agent you want. They have basically all of them here. So, but whatever, I will fix this later. For now, let's think about the other things. I think it should be changed. Okay, here. I hate both myself and people changing my thread. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Don't I have anything else funny to show? Oh, this I wanted to test it. What is it? Building something. Let's try to build something with this. Give me a sec, I will log in. This is anything AI, something like that. I create anything. It looked really cool yesterday. So let's try to create some new project. Okay. What do we want to create? Anyone has suggestions in the chat? Let's see. Uh, let me refresh. I don't see anything. Okay, let's just test something. Let's. I want to build a journaling app that is connected, let's say, with my circadian rhythm and every morning gives me a motivational quote. And every morning and every time I have a peak in energy, let's see. Okay, setting logging. Okay, it's setting loggings. It's gonna take a bit. Micro frontends, that's something I need to check. It's so fucking interesting. They released from Vercel, but other ones are from Convex. No, let me just go to Convex normally. Convex docs. So they have something called components that I really need to try. It's like ShotCN, but for backend. So you just install a component, it works out of the box. It syncs with Convex, of course. So what is the list of components? Mm, Components, components. Uh, I don't know. Wherever, just trust me. They have a bunch of components or components. Let's see if maybe I can get it there. Product components. Yes. Here you go. So they have AI agents that works out of the box with Convex. Resend, that is the email client where you can send, receive emails, and blah blah. Presence, direct user presence in real time. Nice for collaborative apps like Google Docs, for example. And they have cron job, workflow. They have a bunch of integrations. Payment system, mobile app push notification, software, storage. It's a very, very nice product. Like the really good backend as a service. So- and I think this is similar, or I mean, I didn't read it yet, but that's the vibe I got it. Mm, So yeah, I will check it out more. Let's see if we can get something from the video itself. Mm, Okay. Oh no, that's not what it is. Okay, maybe I got it because I read something about it yesterday. This helps you basically like merge a bunch of different components and like code bases, let's say, and Vercel takes care of the routing. So yeah, you support another in public beta. This supports large apps build and test independently, while Vercel assembles the routes. Yeah, okay, got it. That's still super interesting. Uh, and I think it's also to be a bit more framework agnostic. It's still gonna work better with Next.js, I guess, because that's literally their framework. But the character API, this we already got it. AI elements. So let's see this as well.
It provides pre-built components like conversations,
Oh,
messages,
those are the one I was
animations,
referring to.
reasoning, and sources, so that you can build your very own
That's really cool.
GPT or V0. It's designed to
That's
work
really cool.
seamlessly
And
with
every
existing
time that
applications.
Vercel introduces something, it's also useful for V0 because it's literally their platform. One thing we can test, let's just have a quick test on something. Copy image. Let me find my random sheet thing. CLI tools is gonna be good enough. Um, fine. Let me open code. So they should be multimodal. So can I paste the image? Control V. Yes. Can you please create a visualization in Python using UV and inline dependencies so I can run it with UV run and fix these graphs to be more accurate. Accurate. Make sure the percentages remains the same. Let's see. So it's GPT-5 build agent and it's working. Let's see in the meantime what's the other agent is doing. Uh, I don't get why it's so slow. It's probably because they are hammering OpenAI APIs. It can also be that OpenAI, I think. Okay, let me just search this one sec before I say something retarded as always. With the providers, it's just OpenAI. Yes, okay, I was right. Now, OpenAI has a big problem on providers because, for example, it's only them. So, for example, Sonnet, Anthropic providers are a bunch, and they are all better than Anthropic itself. Like if you see, for example, Vertex or Bedrock, they do more TPS than Anthropic itself. Maybe not now, but in general they do, and they are their uptime is better. They are doing better, but even for that, like even if they are not better by itself, I mean there are more. So if one is congested, they just go to another one, and that's the problem with OpenAI. I mean, Jesus, please use other. Uh, do I need to? What the fuck? Okay, I need to. How's it called? Basically, I need to verify my company. I think I need to verify my company to get more GPT-5 use. That's it. So let me try it on cursor. Maybe it works. Here? No, not this one. Let me copy this. Maybe like this it works. That's it. Okay, it seems like it's working. So yeah, this open code is useless, not because open code is useless, because it's really good, but I just need to pay for stuff. Let's see if he can, if ChatGPT here can do it. GPT-5. How are we doing here? Ooh, it started working. Incredible. Okay, it created something. Visualization. It put it also in a folder. Good, good. With the inline dependencies. Perfect. Guys, for people that don't know UV and they're using Python, I don't know what are you doing with your life, honestly. Mhm. Okay, let's run it. Let's see if it works. This is still making changes. It's funny because he's doing like surgical changes. He's not like I remember the times of Cloud 3.7. Like you ask it, change a color to a button. Yes, I made your I don't know your e-commerce website in a Pokemon card trading company. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean now let me copy this. Let me get back to my Excalibur. Oh, we will get back to this as well. It seems really cool. Where is my Excalibur here? Okay, now do you guys see the difference between something that was made to impress and something that is actually mathematically reasonable? I mean, you see the difference, no? This is how the graph should have looked like. This is how it looks like. That's literally a catfish. So I don't know. But still, that demonstrates that GPT is a really good model. Look how cool is this thing, and we did it in 2 minutes. I mean, like, why do you need people that showcase data anymore? You just plug everything into ChatGPT, and here you go. You have everything you need, like for clients, for literally everything. So, and that's pretty fun. So let's see this up. Or you can test it in Expo, like in the Expo app. Can I like zoom in or something? Oh, good morning. This app looks sleek as fuck. It did a bunch of stuff. Up, okay. Every time I update my energy level, it increases. Oh no, it just updates. Okay. I have a daily course here every time. So today is full of possibility. Your energy will guide you. Okay. Let me see if I can add journal stuff. Entry. Hmm. Okay, I can write it from here. So let's say today I'm happy. What the fuck? Okay, there is a problem with the cursor because every time I because every time I do something, it goes back GPT 5. Okay, let's save. Okay, I saved it a billion times. Awesome. But it looks amazing. Jesus. Alright. Oh, now, can you make my energy score into a graph and let me update my energy manually so I can put the real numbers. Also, please fix the journal entry text area because it's glitching every time I need to write a character. The cursor goes back to the top to the start of uh, the graph. Make sure make sure everything is saved locally. It's really good for like journalism app and all those kind of apps because what they can do is just save everything in a SQLite database and save it in storage later, and users can have private journals. That's a bit of a given for a private journal. It should be private. But this looks fucking amazing for a one shot. Jesus. It's crazy good. Some buttons don't work. I think also because we are running in a simulator. Maybe if we use the actual, like, where you have the code here, can you change it? You can change it, right? Crazy. And those apps, like, literally spawn every day. And I think we are pretty close to our Pareto superior option. We just need to find it. And I don't, then maybe it's gonna be the next YC batch with them. So I see that we have 45 people watching. I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. Probably 25 of them are just AI waifus watching at me, uh, trying to get my crypto money. So if you are not one of them, send something in chat, a heart or something. Because I like waifus, not not when they try to get my money. Also, there is no money to get, so don't worry about it. So here, okay, it did something. Let me push those changes slash git. So it's logs. Oh, what the fuck? Let me get a bit of cloud code help. Those days, GitHub has been like a burden to me. Please build and push to GitHub. Easy. So in the meantime, let's wait for the pushes to be made, but we can keep this to refactor it, and let's see how it works with huge files. And okay, here, let's see this how it's doing in the meantime. So okay, it's just making changes. We didn't use GPT5 to make it. That's my that's it's that's its version. Here. When your model can make graphs better than your employees, that's the time to fire some people. Let me see if I have anything interesting in my timeline. Usually just a bunch of people shilling stuff. I need to unfollow a bunch of people. Jules agent news. Nothing worth mentioning. This week is has already been like super super cool. So let me just push the PR. Give me one sec, and we see if now it works. Body inters. On the school, you can have a publisher. Okay. Compare and pull requests. Yeah, create a PR. And we merge it straight to main. Come on. That's how you should do it. Don't look at the code. At the code. Merge everything. Straight to main. Okay, now let's uh well look, arguments. I swear to God I love you, but right now I will just use cursor with GPT-5. Uh, argument for my tests was or probably is still better than cursor for their context engine and everything. The only thing they need to work on is speed. I don't know if it's possible, honestly, because if you need to get more context, then you need to be slower, I guess. Or maybe they need to use more efficient models. Maybe one day they will have their own IQ, IQ, sorry, that it is uh, the smaller version of Sonnet, for example. Uh, well, let's see how Cursor does. Like here is fast as fuck, and here is just me waiting for how many lines? Like 80 lines of changes. So, I don't know. In the meantime, here it works. It's clear here. And maybe, probably, Cloud Code will still be undefeated for a while. Because imagine Anthropic goes bananas and releases Opus 5. OpenAI that is trying to get developers with as much power as they have, they're gonna just die. Right now they are in a really good position because GPT-5 is a lot cheaper than Sonnet and it's on par, I guess. But yeah, Anthropic team said that in a couple of weeks we will see a huge improvement. Let's see. Maybe Opus 4.5 is releasing. And if we get from 74 to 80 in SWE, it's gonna be game over. So the okay, it's modularizing bot.ts. Let's leave it working. Let's hope nothing crashes. And what I would love to know is if you any of you have any thoughts about this. Because do you think there are reasoning models that should be higher, should be lower? I just saw that the screenshot is this, but you can get the tiers from the colors. So I have two lights. Thank you guys. Appreciate the lights. Um, Okay, let's see how he's doing here. Okay, I just no, no. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, nice. Does it updates? No, Ye- kinda. Okay, let's see. I have peak energy now. Update. That's so cool. This doesn't work yet, but it's okay. This doesn't as well. Let me write another entry. Let me say I have. I don't think I can scroll this. Whatever. Uh, still have the same problem. But the thing is that now you got this. Can I just export the code? Or mm, I need to understand where I can export the code. Project setting? No, back to the shop. Okay, the code is here. Oh, I can download project. So those apps like this, like V0, they are really great to scaffold the first, let's say template or whatever you want to say. You just download it, you bring it to Cursor, and you make real magic. Because look, this already looks really good. If I can fine tune it a bit, it becomes great. So Expo is really good in general. So it will not even be that hard. Let's see what it's doing here. Okay, it's modularizing everything. It looked like it's doing a great job. Let's see if by the end of the stream it fully works. Again, it was working before. I don't get why it's not working. That's what it happens when you just write code and understand shit about them. A funny question would be like, what do you guys do while you let your agent do stuff? I would love to know that. So right now we are just chilling here. Well, maybe next time I will get a bit of lo-fi music. Okay. Okay, I think it's done with the modularization. Now it just needs to import everything back to the bot. Yes. We have 1.3K lines. Let's see how many they become. Also, guys, another reminder for the people that just joined. Cursor is free. Cursor GPT-5 is free on Cursor for this week. So let's just burn them down. Okay, it started deleting stuff. 8 deletes. Amazing. I thought it would be a bit more substantial. Let's make a little pool. Uh, what do you think next model release will be? Let's make this into English. Okay. So it's Gemini 3 Opus. 4.5 or rock 4.5? Maybe deep sea R2. Okay, I made a poll on Twitter, like under the tweet post, like the live post. What do you guys think is gonna be the next lab to release a new model? Gonna be Google, Anthropic, XAI, or the DeepSeek one? You can find the tweet here. Let me just. Where is the broadcast file? Okay, put the tweet under the broadcast. Honestly, I think the next one is gonna be Anthropic, just because they said that in a couple of weeks they will release something new. So at August just started, then we had a bunch of amazing releases. This month is gonna be crazy. GPT-5 is slow. I mean, it's past at being slow. It's something a bit strange. Mm. Come on, you can do it. Oh, the model made no changes to the file. I will continue testing this, or better, I will just export the code and maybe we can make this up like into a real app. I mean, the main problem is still the what it is, the publishing on the App Store and Google Play Store. That's the main pain, yes. I think that the long project button doesn't work. Okay. Or it's just huge, so it take a bit. It took a bit. Let's block this. So yeah, it's a pretty cool hub. You should have a check. Mm, Come on, people, you can do it. I want to see some votes down here. What do you think is going to be the next lab releasing a model? All my bets are on Anthropic. Oh, look at this. He started doing things. Uh, 20 lines at a time, but he's doing something. At least I know he's not going to delete my database for the people that understood the cheat. Let's refresh. I want to see answers. You lazy asses. Do you guys have any idea on what we could build in live? I want to share with you a bunch of like vibe coding tricks that I learned those 6 months or something. So maybe we have an interesting idea on a small project we could build. One thing I would like to do is instead of using just the coding models, I wanna exploit. Give me a second. Mm, I wanna use a multimodal. I wanna do a multimodal project. So instead of having just the coding model working, we can have like video generation with VO, image generation with GPT-1 or Imagen or wherever, ideogram with characters, for example. Maybe we could build a small RPG game, maybe based on coding. So, for example, you start with GPT 3.5, and the more you mine, the more you get better models. And it just came out as an idea, but I think it's interesting. We could build this like small RPG game. Uh, and for anyone who steals it and who makes it happen, just give me a bunch of gems and I will start whaling on your game. Not whaling, just spending a bit of money. Another thing I wanted to showcase is the Grok companion Anya that has been with me for all this time, but the iPhone is dead, so sadly nothing we can see. And on Android, we don't get it, or better, we do, but in Italy we don't. So yeah, that's a sad story. Did you guys tried the Grok companion? And most importantly, did you apply for the 400K a month? I need to show you. I need XAI, XAI here, guys. Where it is? Let me find it because it's so fucking funny. I hope they didn't hire him yet. How many people XAI is searching for him? Jeez. No. Company. No? I think there is a bug. It's impossible that AI is searching for so many people. But wherever there is product analytics, experimenting design, multimodal post training, let's okay. I have a task for you, Comet. Please find the job that is 440K a year to build the companion's waifu from X. Yes, you heard it right. X posted a job to create waifus. Mm. And it's so fucking funny. Let me. Here, I have an article. Elon Musk is willing to pay you up to 440K a year if you are an engineer who can make anime girls. Guys, I'm just changing my job. I'm changing everything. I'm gonna go back to university, learn ML, or just learn ML from, I don't know, an Indian on YouTube because they have the best tutorials. And that's gonna be my job for the rest of my life, making another wife for Grok's team. So Elon Musk will be proud of me. I have a notification. I get notified something. So yes, guys, why you didn't all apply to this? You are all more than qualified to apply. Also, I have one guy on my feed that he does anime waifus, and find the channel that does anime waifus. And in the meantime, we can test Comet as well, so we can see if it's hyped or not. I mean, I love Perplexity. Comet, I still need to find a good way of using it. Let's see if this is the channel. No, definitely no. What I meant is that he codes anime writers and makes funny videos about it. Let's see. Here, it's him. Here. Ta, ta, ta. Comment? Can I please click? No? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Anime writers. I'm getting hungry. Please go to his channel. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, you can do it. I think it's working. Is it working? I don't know. In the meantime, let me just put it to rain. I cannot find this guy. Jesus. Ah, here we go. Okay, comment. Shut up. So this guy is so hilarious. Like, and if I had the time to do it, I would just take his job. Like, and I want him as a head of waifu generation text AI. So, yeah. And now my search thing, it's totally fucked up. Jesus. It's like when the new iPhone releases. Like my home is just full of that. GPT-5, 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 here, 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 here as well, here as well, here, here. Ah, what a timeline we are living in. This is still doing his stuff. Jesus. Cloud code would have been done like 30 minutes ago. Come on, I was defending you. Let's just add a couple of stuff to this in the meantime. So, for example, this is ChatGPT. Let me get the Opus one here. So, oh, sorry, Anthropic. No, here. Let me get this image. Let me ask him. Can you can you put those models as well here? Let's see what it does. Did I give him the image? I think so. Okay, searching for linting errors. We have 8 type errors. Okay, we have a bunch of type errors here. It's gonna be interesting to check if Codex, the CLI from OpenAI, now will also give you, for example, if you have the pro subscription for OpenAI, it's like $200 a month. It would be interesting to see Codex giving you similar credit system, let's call it like this, to the Cloud Code one. So it would be interesting to see how many people like switches from Cloud Code to Codex, because I don't think that's a lot of people will switch. Even if ChatGPT is a bit better, or even if it's like 5% better, I don't think the majority of people will just change the tool that they have customized so much. Because Cloud Code is not as plug and play as everyone says. Like it has MCPs, it has custom prompts, you need to set up hooks. I mean, it takes a bit more than what the average person tells you. There's not like just shave it everything into a VPS and you're good to go. What the fuck am I doing? So I think we still have no. Yes, we don't. I need to understand if those are like 50 people, of just 50 people came here, left, and it shows 50. So let's see. Okay, huh? Look at this. So those are the opus model. Can you put them in ascending order, please? I mean, that's data visualization 101. Like, so easy, but so powerful. You don't need to play with Excel anymore, neither with Matplotlib, the Python library. Just ask everything to Cursor, and we'll do it perfectly, even better than OpenAI's employees. So, and OpenAI started to do the same thing as Apple. If you check checked in their benchmark they showed in live, they just compared themselves to themselves, and that's something so Apple style, like saying, "Look, our R16 Bionic is 20% better than our R15 Bionic or wherever," because they don't even mention as it they don't even mention competitors, like they don't have any competitors. I mean, I have something to say about it, but alright. Okay, amazing. That's really cool. GPT-5 without and with reason. So yeah, that's the actual chart that have been shown. I think we are missing Grok here. Let me see if I can find Grok SWE bench. Grok for SWE bench benchmark. Let's see. Let's say HLA. Do we have like an official? Let me just. Grok should know what is which is SWE bench score. I mean, if after all of this it doesn't work, I'm gonna be so fucking mad It's not even funny. It's the problem with reasoning models. They are so slow. That's why a lot of people prefer Sonnet 4 or GPT 4.1 because they don't think. I mean, when you ask someone to bring you coffee, do you prefer them to think about giving you coffee or just going and giving you coffee? I mean, also, anyone that wants to see the live again for whatever reason, we are going to have it both here and on YouTube. So, okay, let's see. Rook 4, SW bench. Yes, okay, I don't care how much the deals. And let me get the sources. It's around 75, okay. So, uh, can you add Grok 4 with 75%, please? So it's right around, yeah, GPT-5, basically, with reasoning. And it makes a lot of sense. Like Grok wastes so much reasoning tokens, so much inference that if he is not like the top scorer, honestly, I don't know what to say. I think we will not be able to see this in live. Maybe we can see this tomorrow. Okay, let's run this. Okay, set added Grok. Here, Grok. Ah, data analysts are so fucked, bro. It's not even funny. I mean, when they say AI will not make a lot of people jobless, bro, they really don't know what they are saying. They are the one that were still zero errors. Actually, they are the one that were still stuck at GPT 4.0 because they didn't understand the difference between 4.0 and 4. Like, if you are this, how is it? It's just stupid. Just stupid, retarded. If you don't even ask yourself what's the difference between two things that you have in the same interface, then you don't deserve your job, honestly. I don't know, and I cannot think of any job where understanding what you have in front of you as a tool is not needed. There is no job where understanding what you have in front of you and what tools you have in front of you and how to use them, like, there is no job that you can just do things without understanding those tools, honestly. Uh, it will just fix a couple of things here, but let's just leave the final touches to cloud code. It surprised me at the end. Look at how many tool calls he did. Jesus, that's huge. He also created tests. Ooh. Okay. So by the way, you went from 1.3K to 1K. Okay, I guess I don't know. Maybe it cannot be that refactored. Probably. Giving you coffee or just going and giving you. When I rehear myself and the stupid thing I say, just say yes. Yes, I would say this another 50 times. Come on, Cloud Code, you can do it. I believe in you. So funny, last time I checked how much I spent in credits, or better, how much I would have spent in credits if I didn't have the max subscription. It was something like 2K, something worth of credits for just the $100 a month plan. Let me just, I think I have a tweet about it. Yeah, 1.2K in just 1 month. No, it's from 0718. Like, what the fuck is just two in 6 days? I spent 1.2K worth of tokens. Crazy shit. And then they ask themselves why Cloud Code rate limited bunch of people. I mean, I saw something that was really funny. It was some guy that was running a Mac Mini 24/7 with Cloud Code, and he just told him, look, those are your tools, that are your shit, do whatever you want. And I mean, I think he, he could have spent hundreds of K worth of credits, honestly. Those are why, those are the reasons why we got those rate limits. What the fuck is this? No, wait. Um, okay. Okay, it's just, I think GBT, or either him or GBT made a mess on the bot.ts. So yes, we restored it or not. I mean, maybe restored it for the previous commit. So it's just making changes. But at this point, I will let you know in a post or in maybe tomorrow's live if it worked or not. Because just dragging you here without having anything to say, like anything meaningful to say, it's a bit of a waste of time for both of us. So for today, I guess that's it. Thank you everyone for being in this live. Again, if anyone for any masochistic reason wants to watch the live again, it will be here in the broadcast and on YouTube on my channel. So yeah, thank you so much. Let me know what are your thoughts about GPT-5. I will never, just as a parenthesis, I will never make evaluations like the hexagon thing, the pelican thing. Your Twitter timeline should be full of those. So I just want to test those models here with the stupid shit I code every day. And that's it. Like, I don't want to waste anyone's time doing balls that rotates inside other balls that rotates because my balls already rotates a bunch. So yeah, again, that's it. I hope Cloud Code doesn't disintegrate my code base. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.